We are, we are, we are, we are.
So, with you having a voice as an individual member of Voices of Virtue Gospel Choir, can you use your voice right now to sing me something?
Ambush me. It's like, okay, what do I sing? Okay, hold up. Let me think. Mm.
I threw you under the bus right there, didn't I?
You have.
You better keep contact with me.
Okay.
You are the voice. Actually,
I am the voice. No,
actually, for a while, you were the only male voice in Voices of Virtue.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Yeah, you were the only male voice in Voices of Virtue.
Yeah.
So since you brought it up, you might as well just, take us down memory lane and sing us a tune.
Okay then. Okay.
Just the chorus.
Okay. I don't know what's gonna happen to you, baby, but I do know that I want you. Walk around the star with your head up in the sky, but I do know that I want you. Let's dance. Let's shout. Yeah.
Oh my goodness, Sam, you give me life. I love Zoom calls with you. Sam, you have a voice. You have a voice. So yes, we are voices. So today's series, as we have so elaborately started, is We Are Voices. We are voices. And obviously, we're just going to kind of, it's nice to bring in other members of Voices of Virtue Gospel Choir. So tonight we have Sam, who was the first male voice and the only male voice in Voices of Virtue Gospel Choir for a long time.
Yeah.
You did not have any company whatsoever.
No, it's true.
For a long time.
And I'll be honest with you, Matti, I kind of liked it.
I bet you did, because you literally took away all the attention at the social. Once you start singing, everybody's like, you've got a very high female rating fan base.
Oh, very nice.
We don't mind that.
We don't mind. We really don't mind.
I love it. So yeah, so tonight we're just kind of, this is quite nice actually, talking to Sam, the first male voice of Voices of Virtue Gospel Choir, and just talking about, we are voices. What does that mean? You briefly touched on the significance of having a voice. And as Voices of Virtue Gospel Choir, we use our voices to make music that, brings joy to people.
Yeah.
Music that unites people. Music that addresses social ills. We're not just voices that love to sing for the sake of singing. There's a stamp to who we are and what we do and what we love to use our voices for. And we're such a diverse group.
Yeah.
And it's such a beautiful thing. Tell me about, kind of in terms of we are voices, what that translates to you.
I think for me, being Voices of Virtue now, where we are as Voices of Virtue, within the community and within the Northeast and even kind of beyond, there is recognition that we are getting recognition with everything that we've done as well. And being the type of choir that we are, faith-based choir, I think that, also being on social media and things like that, when certain things happen, within our world, people do look to people who are, or groups that are kind of, I don't know, prominent, I guess, you know, or significant or unique, to be like, okay, what is it that you're saying? And as Voices of Virtue, obviously we have our voice, and we are, I think we're very careful about what it is that we say, what it is that we put out there. And our voice, again, being a faith-based choir, we are, like you said, trying to use our voice to bring joy, use our voice to bring hope, to share faith, to share that light and that love. As Voices of Virtue, that's what
and
we
I think
do.
in a way that's relatable, because a lot of the times, like, you know, you don't want to come across as, oh my gosh, you're such a basher, you know, you want people to be able to relate to you, you know, exactly. And that's why we love the Soul Show, because that is when music was kind of pure and clean and fun, and it had a message, it made you feel good. You know, and it's relatable. It's there's certain songs that you can bring forward that are relatable, and of course there are other gospel songs that, you know, people already love and already know, you know. So it's really just, for me, it's I agree with what you're kind of, you know, saying, that, you know, being able to use our voices in positive spaces, or actually to make a positive impact, you know, in society and community. Oh, I gotta say, these nails. Oh, actually, sorry, let me not divert. Stay focused. Okay, so great stuff. Yeah, we were talking about voices. Do you have anything else that we could add to this? We are voices.
I think, well, I have these things like, okay, so in terms of the soul shows, I love the soul shows, like you said, because of the fact that it's, yes, we are a faith-based gospel choir. When the soul shows, we're singing very soul music, 70s, 80s sort of thing. But then even within those songs, our voice is still being heard, you know, where we're putting our own twist on, let's say, arrangements, and even the messages within the certain songs, you know, are just beautiful. Like, I don't know, for example, Want to See Myself, love that song, you know, and it's so fun, but there's such a beautiful message to that one as well, and everybody loves it, you know. Also, make that a shook, what's that one? Now That We Found Love.
Now that we found love.
People love it.
Did you just call the song Make Not the Shook?
I know.
Oh my goodness. You are definitely faith-based.
Yeah.
Church boy.
Yeah, right.
Talk about,
I am so church.
Talk about Make Not the Shook.
Listen, even when I'm singing Adele.
Hello.
Even when I'm singing Adele, I'll go praise the Lord. Like, it doesn't matter what.
I feel a shimmy hallelujah coming out. But this is the beautiful thing, that, you know, majority of us, when we first started anyway, now it's not so much so, because, you know, it's open, Voice of Virtue is open to everybody, right? So who let me take that back. Who is gifted and talented in singing?
Right.
Okay, just putting it out there. Anyway, but yeah, and if you love to sing and you're not too sure about where you're at in terms of, you know, commitment, and you have a gift, but you're not too sure, you know, definitely the community choir is so we actually cater for everybody, depending on where they are, right?
Yeah.
But I suppose Voice of Virtue, when we started, we were just church people. It was just a lot of friends from different churches in the Northeast coming together. And, you know, we realized, wow, the soundscape is so underrepresented, you know, in terms of even just being people of color, that brings something different, you know, to the arts, right? And it was just so nice to be able to come out of the church walls, where a lot of the gift and talent is saturated. There's too much light in those churches.
Do you see the light?
Right.
And just come out and just, you know, touch on some songs that are not so churched, to just bring in the good news. But also, whilst we were doing that, we thought actually we can still maintain who we are, which is a gospel choir, by singing gospel music, right? And that's when we've had our own gospel shows.
Mm-hmm.
And how amazing. How amazing. I mean, one was online, but the first one was on in Methodist Brunswick. Brunswick, is it?
Yeah. Brunswick. Mm-hmm.
That was the November show.
Yeah. Oh my
wow.
God.
We definitely brought the voices down. And the beautiful thing is, even our non-church members, they were so lifted up. They were so, uplifted. And that's the beauty of gospel music. It just lifts up the soul, and I love the fact that we really couldn't care less. Like, whether you feel you have faith or you don't have faith or what, our music, we just want you to listen to it and be blessed. Whether we sing, yes, Jesus loves you, or we sing Amazing Grace, or we sing Stand By Me, or we sing, what Make Nada Shook. That's what you call it. We just aim to use our voices to bring joy. And that's what makes us proud to be the voices that carry virtue. Right?
But the thing is, what you're saying about that, I was thinking, like, this is why it's amazing that we're called voices of virtue, not just voice, because there's so many people that make a voices of virtue. There's so many voices that make a voice.
So many people that represent everybody in society within voices of virtue. It doesn't exclude anybody, isn't it? So, which is really, it's brilliant. It's brilliant. Yeah, actually, I've never thought of that.
Yeah.
Light bulb moment. But we're quite rich. We're quite a rich group. And hopefully actually it'd be really quite nice to have more of our voices, the people that make voices of virtue come up. Well, we will we'll have more people that make voices of virtue, presenting. It might not necessarily be this kind of chat that you and I are having, but maybe we can like have music and stuff. Be good. Great stuff. Well, Sam, it has been absolutely delightful talking to you tonight.
Enjoyed it.
I loved it. So I think I'm gonna sing something.
Yes, please.
All right then. Just because you asked. What would I sing? So here goes. This is a song to the people. We all need to be refreshed. We all need a new overflow of joy. And the heat has been given it to us. But the Lord is the heat giver, somebody.
Yes.
Let me get the gun twin. All right, I'm about to spit out in the face. Oh, Lord. Oh. Okay, so we are the voices. Here it goes. This is to encourage you. This is the gospel song I am gifting to you tonight. Fill me with a joy so new, so I can show my love for you. This joy I have is real and true. For all my sins were washed away. All my sins were washed away. The pain I felt so deep inside, the tears I could no longer hide. There's joy 'cause you are by my side. Yes, all my sins were washed away. Yes, all my sins were washed away. I have a new peace. I have a new joy, for he lives in me. He breathes in me. He gives me peace. He is my God. Be encouraged, my friends. Be encouraged. She'll see you through. So be encouraged. Be encouraged. Be encouraged. Oh, be encouraged. And that one was a little bit of an on the go, as you go, free flow. What do you call those things when you do it without preparing it?
Ad-lib?
No, not ad-lib. What's the other one?
Improv.
No, not improv. When you have a free flowing.
Blurb.
Blurb. What do you call? No, it's a free. Oh, this is gonna do my head
Freestyle.
No.
Freestyle.
Freestyle.
Well,
Yes, and that was a little bit of freestyle for the band.
Yeah.
We are voices. We are creative. We are one. We are love. We are everything we have been created to be. Encouraging, and yeah. Bye.
Bye.
Dan, you're gonna have a lot to cut out.
Thanks, Dan.
Oh my God.